I said I was going to talk about this again, so let's get into this. But it's going to be short, but yeah. So with this, I think I've said a lot of my points about the old versus new in the reboot. Because I did. A lot of the points of what things I like changed and what things I didn't are in that one. Because that's why that's there. And a lot of the things I like changed are in that one. So you might be thinking, what's the point of this one? Besides certain things I fully want to talk about otherwise, which is the animation. Which I did talk about a bit, but I want to talk about that more. Because even with the live action one, and I fully admit, when I watched the thing of them being like, and then flying, looked amazing, I still loved how this one is animated, which I'm also going to point out, because I fully intend to not do this, and I probably should have. The one thing I also will talk about is something else. But again, this is weird. But yeah, the animation with this, I like. The feeling of movement is really good. I also like how it looks really nice. The animation looks phenomenal, and yeah. The other one, which is technically spoilers that I want to talk about, because I do know this and I find this interesting, is that How to Train Your Dragon is based on a book. Does that mean I'm eventually going to talk about the book? I don't know. I don't actually own the book. Maybe in the future I'll be like, okay, so I did the live action reboot, then the animation one that I was really done, and now I've done the book. We've come full circle. I would love that. That would be hilarious. But I do know a bit about the book. It's not I'm cleaning, but the one thing I love is one, Toothless does not look like this. The idea of Toothless in both versions is you have a sort of dragon that can be like a rogue, like a dragon. Fly in, fly out, which is amazing. I also like the idea that that's the only one that doesn't pick anything, because realistically, that's not that seems to be their objective. Because the other dragons, they can sort of get stuff. While this one, which is more being sneaky, seemingly is to like be like the spy of TF2, which sounds weird, but I am going somewhere, which is sort of like go in and then go out, destroy certain things and then leave. Hence, it's very weird. I know my analogies make no sense. I also like the fact that in the book he's small and green. Also, they don't start hunting dragons. The reason why it's called How to Train Dragons is they're training dragons. Do I prefer this version than the book? I don't know. I haven't really read the book, but based on that initial reaction, this is more interesting in my opinion. Again, to the live action one, go watch that. I don't want to repeat my points, but both are still a fun version. I still, and I said this in the original, I still do prefer this one. I still find this fun, but I also do fully admit that I don't have glasses with me. This is in rose and there's no glasses, but that's not the point. I do admit that my eyes are coloured in rose. I do admit nostalgia is taking driver's seat on this. But I do also still admit, like I said in the last one, I do admit that the new one is good. This one is good. I still prefer this one, to be really honest. But I do also admit that I might be a bit nostalgic. There might be people who still like the original. And I think some people have also said that some people who watched the original and then watched the anime still say they prefer the original one. But compared to live action ones, this is a good step forward. Like if we get stuff like this, which is it's a great remix, it's amazing. Still prefer the original, but it's amazing compared to some of the other live action ones. I'll take this. Please, do stuff like this in live action. I know I'm doing that again, but it's good. It's amazing. Watch both. Fully. I like both. They're both good. I'm talking more about the remix, but that's kind of a bit complicated, so yeah. But yeah, more of this update. Nothing much to add. So yeah. Do you know one thing which is funny? This is also something that, weirdly enough, my opinion between season 1 and season 2 completely flipped. But yeah, for now I hope you enjoy and good night.